The criminals know. They've studied the situations, they know. And their biggest advantage is the surprise element. Tell me that you leave your house and you expect to be mugged. How many people think that? Is it even normal behavior to think that you walked out of your house and you will be mugged as you step out? It's not. You're not prepared to be mugged. There's no preparation to be mugged. And that's
कराची
their
वाले तो हर
advantage.
इंसान
Yeah?
के लिए possibility तो है. I mean, if a bike
Possibility
comes
है,
close
but
and you hear a noise, आप trigger तो हो जाते हो.
huh, you get triggered, but you still, when it happens, you're still shocked into it, right? You weren't expecting it to be held up at that signal, standing there, in the middle of XYZ location. As much as you've been prone to it, as much as you know of everyone being robbed, etc., you just, when it actually happens, you are never ready for it. And that is where things go wrong. That is where how your mind has been set up to work. Are you ready, conditioned to give up everything? Are you trained in the mindset that do not have jerky movements to reach in the side of the door to hand over the phone? The reality is the poor guy thinking on the outside, and I say poor guy, he thinks you're heading for grabbing your weapon, and so he puts the bullet in your head. When the reality was you were trying to grab your cell phone to give it away. And I've lost a friend in that situation who did exactly that with a wife sitting next to him and a child in the back seat. He reached for his cell phone, which was in the side of the door. The mugger thought he was going for a weapon, and he did not hesitate to put the bullet in his head. And he was killed in front of his, 1-year-old and his wife. And all he was doing was handing a cell phone. He had no weapon. He never owned a weapon in his life. But the mugger thought he was reaching for something. And that is why it's important. Don't jump. No, it's like, hey, okay, my phone is in the side of the door. Can I reach for it? And then slowly here, I'm keeping my hands up on the steering wheel. And when you're getting held up, that's the key. Your hands should be on the steering wheel. Do not leave them. The guy needs to see. The visual cues are what keeps you safe. If your hands are on the steering wheel, if you're on the steering wheel in a car or on the bike, say, okay, my hands are staying here. My phone is, you want your phone? Okay, but my phone is near the gear. I need to pick it up. May I? And you say, lero. Then, slowly drop your hand to pick it up. Say, okay, here, and then pass it over. And this is what is something you can do. This is the right way to eliminate that panic in the other guy, not in you, the other guy. Because if he panics, he will pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to get caught. And this is what you need to figure out. And this is the kind of coaching, this is the kind of training, this is what I do with my organization. When people ask me, what is the right thing to do during a mugging? It is this: be very calm. Now, it's easy to say it, but it comes with practice. So if someone says, yes, keep your hands on the steering wheel, this tells him you have only two hands, right? Or hopefully you have two, and you keep them there, right? So you're not Spider-Man. You're not someone who can use a weapon with your fingers or toes or whatever. The point is, keep your hands there and let the guy know and understand what you're doing. He can see that, even if he doesn't understand what you're saying, because the windows may be up, and say, okay, hey, I need to lower the window. Can I do it? अच्छा, इशारों से कहो कि यार मैं शीशा down करूं, तो वो कहेगा हाँ. Because through a window, if you have an AC car, he's outside, sound outside. He may not understand what you're saying. So visual cues are what help you. Okay, yes, please, my wife is here, my child is here. Please wait, I'll give you wait. वो फिर शीशा down करो. जी क्या चाहिए आपको? ये ठीक है, ये ले लो, ये ले ले. Be very careful. Wife का चाहिए? अच्छा मैं उनसे ले लूँ? हाँ ले लो. So you're buying yourself that calmness. It is not buying yourself time to react. It is buying yourself 30 seconds of calm in which this guy can take away everything without causing you the ultimate loss, your life or the person's life with you. This is where it goes wrong. This is every resisting case, everyone you see who has resisted or has been shot during resistance. It is not, nobody comes to shoot at you, because when they shoot, remember, they have raised the alarm. Everybody's noticing that something has happened. Then he is not standing by to rob you. Once he shoots, it's going to attract people, because there's been a weapon discharge. And if it's in people in an area congested, people will come to see what happened. Now there's no understanding who will do what and react how. And that's how it's important for you to figure it out. And I mean, this is criminal mindset that you have to understand and figure it out. So yes, you ask an ordinary